Hello everyone, my name's Rougue and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be telling you the story of TaMe. Hooray! So I don't think anyone knows this apart from me really. Vortex might, but apart from that, all the other members probably don't know the full story, and my viewers don't either. So I'm going to tell you, and you can get an insight on what it was like and where we've came from really. So to start off, some of you guys might have heard the story of the first TaMe, is what I like to call it. It was before this TaMe was around. We had an attempt of TaMe, but it didn't go as well as the one that we have currently. So that started at when me and Joe decided to just make a clan. I was like, Joe, why don't we make a Call of Duty clan? He was like, okay. So that's what we're doing. We made one, and in the rush to make a big clan, we just pretty much let anyone join. So anyone that we knew that could play Call of Duty and that knew how to hold a sniper properly, pretty much was allowed in the clan, and that's the main reason why that clan didn't do very well. So first it was called Shining, and when we were thinking of names I just thought of that. And then secondly I called it TaMe, which we've stuck with today. And then eventually, since it was such a bad clan because we just let anyone in, everyone left. So I still kept the idea in the back of my mind, though I was the last person to leave. I was like, I'm saying I'm leaving, but I'm gonna come back, and I'm just waiting till the time's right, and I'm gonna make this thing work. But in the first TaMe, when that was around, me and Joe made YouTube channels. Joe made his much earlier on than mine, so by the time I was on, he already had 7 subscribers, you know. I had about 2. And eventually I overtook him in views and subscribers with my first video that's on my channel right now. I used to have loads of other, I would have like an extra 10 videos, but I've deleted them off my channel, never to be seen again. By 10 I mean about 20. But as you can tell, that channel didn't really work, but I've still stuck with it. And when it changed, like when TaMe ended, me and Joe both changed our names. So Joe tried to like copy other YouTubers' names but slightly tweak them. So he done things like, there's a YouTuber called Chris MD who literally uses his first name and then the 2 starting letters of his middle name and last name. So Joe was gonna do Joe SA, and then there's a YouTuber called AJ3 FIFA who's gonna do something on that. So he was just thinking along that lines. I don't have a clue what I was doing. Some of the names I had were like TaMe60, Bo something, like I don't have a clue, but just really bad names. So once that TaMe ended, that's what we had. And then eventually we came back to TaMe. I did, and I was in it by myself at first, and then I convinced Joe to join it with us. And that's around the time when he made his codename Pizza video, and that is what made him a lot of subscribers. He got 100 and something off that, and I think the rest of his subscribers that he's got are off that video as well. So he's got like 236 or something now, or 226, something along them lines. And most of that is because of that video. He's got about 20,000 views on it. That's where TaMe kind of started. Like that's where it kind of got its boost off the ground. Everyone that is in, it all kind of started from there really, because Callum, TaMe Redemptions, commented on that video, and you know, he saw Joe's video and commented, and then we done trials with him and he ended up getting in, and I was so ecstatic at the time because he is really good, and the chances of it happening were insane because he's our age, literally in the same age as we, same year born and everything. in the same year at school. He lives in the same city as well. Out of the whole world, same city. And he lives in the same area as us. Like, where I met him, it's like a 5-minute walk for both of us. We live really, really close. So, that was really good. And then off that, you know, I was in a party with Callum, just talking to him, but he couldn't talk to me. He had to message me because his mic was broken. Well, he didn't have a mic. And then Ollie, TaMe Replays, did have a mic, so I did trials with him, and now he's in as well, and he's also really good. And then Callum done trials with TaMe Fusions or Max, and he is now in. And in while that was happening, we had the first ever hype match. So the first one, the team for it was me, Callum, Ollie, and Dylan. So Dylan was TaMe Eclipse. He was only in for like not very long. It's because the hype had 3 people and it was a 4v4. So they wanted Eclipse on their team. So they said, do you want to come and join the team? Because their team is even worse than the first team. You know, they literally just let anyone in. If you go, can I join? They'll go, yeah. They don't even. At least we tested if they could use a sniper. They didn't. They were like, yeah. And even some people joined that they didn't even know what in. Like literally, people just go, oh, I know some people in hype, I'm gonna join, and they let them do it. You know, that's how the bad and low level that clan was. So they wanted Eclipse in, and we had 3 people confirmed to be playing. Joe was meant to be playing, but he was too late. So we done trials with Eclipse, and Eclipse played the game. So then after, we thrashed them anyway. So we could have just played the 3 players anyway, but you know, it wouldn't have really made that much difference with the hard scope and literally walking around the map, aiming down the sights. I need to record a game now. I am going to try and sort out like regular 4v4s and stuff against other clans and maybe tournaments, because no one really thinks about kid clans anymore. But since I am the leader of TaMe, I'm going to try and get them about. But anyway, that happened, and then by the next time we had Max, me, Callum and Ollie on the team. Or it might not have been Callum. No, it wasn't Callum, it was Joe. And sometimes instead of me it was Harry. But that one was complicated, you know. But we thrashed them anyway, as you do. And Dylan was kicked out at that time because he never really done anything. And we kind of just had him in for the game, really. And then we changed our mind about it later, and now he's out the clan. But that was it up to there. And then nothing really happened much. You know, we had skills during TaMe skills, Jack, and he's still in, he's really good. And then we had Joe leave, which I didn't know until like much later. So it happened and I didn't know till a couple of weeks later, because he hadn't said anything to me, and then I went on holiday, so I couldn't really know, and he didn't say anything about it in messages. But then while he was gone, we had TaMe Xerox join, and he's still in obviously, because that only happened like a week ago or something. But he's in, I like playing with him. And then Joe rejoined, and I'm waiting on Classics to do a trials with someone in the comments called E&G. So Classics, I've sent his name on PlayStation to you in messages, so please read that and tell me when you can do trials with him, so that I can tell him, and then he can do trials and see if he gets in. But I will be changing the name of TaMe. I have decided we need to change the name of TaMe, so no one's gonna get kicked. That nothing's really changing that in that way. It's just I'm gonna change the name, so it's gonna be like something Rougue and something Vortex and like that. So Leave your suggestions what the name could be, what our new clan name is, but the main reason that I'm doing this is because there's already another clan called TaMe, and the whole reason that I done the name TaMe is like something that's been tamed. It's different from the rest because it can choose whether it wants to be tame or not, you know. We can be aggressive if we want. That's the whole gist of the clan. That's the whole feel, like we can be aggressive in gameplay and stuff. So we want to be different, so we want to stand out. Especially, that's what I think, since I chose the name Rougue. I really like standing out with my clan, with my YouTube and everything, and trying to be different. So I'm going to change the name so that we can be our own and be, like, just be more unique than we were. And hopefully you can leave some suggestions. If not, then I'll talk to some of the other members and see what they think, and then we'll come up with a conclusion what we're going to call it. So, like always, comment down below your gamer tag if you want trials. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment, like I said, suggestions for the name, suggestions for my channel, constructive criticism. I don't really see the point in saying no hate, please, because that's just gonna come anyway. I mean, it's YouTube, come on. I'm a kid on YouTube, of course I'm gonna get hate comments. Jeez. But, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and adios.